Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Goo To You, and welcome to SeaWorld for the very first day of their 2022 Seven Seas Food Festival. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. So Matt always makes this claim. He says the Seven Seas Food Festival is better than Epcot's Food and Wine Festival.
I think it is, yeah.
I remember trying this vividly last year. I didn't get to try a lot of it, but it was decent. But I really want to go here. I want to try out the booths and kind of settle that claim for you guys. See if he's lying about that. Make sure he's not deceiving you. But I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock right now, which is when the booths all open. So we're gonna head in and see what we find. Try some different things for you guys.
Yep, well, sounds good.
What are you doing?
Where do you come from?
What do you mean? It's 1 o'clock. The booths are open. Booth number 1 is right there. You went past it. We gotta go back.
You always like to ruin my plans. Okay, we're gonna go try the first booth over here. Flamecraft, I think.
Signature pretzel with nacho cheese sauce.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yep.
Are you gonna get a drink as well?
Maybe. I'll see what they have.
So Matt deceived me once again.
It appears there's been a misunderstanding. So Flamecraft does not have any food for the festival. The pretzel is just what they always have, which kind of makes sense because the pretzel was just a pretzel. All they have some different beers and then some cocktails. None of them sound that great or really anything special, so I think we're gonna head on, see what else we find, because there's definitely some other things I want to try along here. We did forget to mention as well, they did give us this cool little festival guide here. I really like it because unlike Disney festivals, everything is in order. Number 1 is the first booth. Number 2 is the second booth. Number 3 is the first booth, and so on. We also got this cool tasting lanyard. I believe it was $69 after tax. And you get 10 items, and it does include alcoholic beverages, which that's kind of cool. It didn't include that at, where else did I get a tasting lanyard? Oh, Disneyland. They didn't include that on their tasting lanyard, so that's kind of nice. That being said, looking at booth 2 here, they also only have drinks, no food. Some of them look okay, but we haven't eaten anything yet, so I don't think I'm gonna drink quite yet. I think we're gonna head on. Maybe we'll come back.
All right, so it appears as if we made it to the Caribbean here. How do you feel?
Well, so I'll say this first. Number 1 through 3 only have drinks. So we skip number 1 through 3. Number 4 only has cheesecake cones, which sound good, but we haven't eaten anything today, like I said. So we skipped on to number 5, which is Caribbean Market. And they have some good looking things. They have a jerk chicken hot slider with brown sugar and pineapple salsa. And they have a Caribbean spicy rum cake. And they have some shrimp skewers. So all this sounds pretty good. I think we're gonna go with this place.
All right, so we did get some food here.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about yours?
This looks pretty good. So I got the Montego Bay spicy shrimp skewer, and that is new this year. And it comes with the fried sweet plantains and a little bit of lime aioli.
Oh,
so it looks good. I'm excited to give it a try.
But I got this. This kind of caught my eye. It was a reimagined jerk chicken hot slider, which I didn't try last year, so I don't really kind of compare it or anything.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty good. It kind of fell over a little bit, but I'm still excited to give it a try.
Yep. Goo's trying to do some surgery, some reconstruction on his slider here, so he can try it out.
I had to fix it, but we'll try it out.
Yep.
It does have like brown sugar on it and pineapple salsa. I'm not a huge pineapple salsa fan, so I'll try and keep that in consideration with my review. But let's try it out.
All right, what do you think?
It's not bad. I don't know, I feel like there's too much bun.
Yeah.
The chicken's good, it's just very...
Give you guys a little bit of a cross section, because you can see the bun is kind of thick compared to the girth of the chicken there.
Yeah, but it's very subtle. It's decent chicken. It's just very subtle. Not bad, nothing really fantastic here. I'm gonna give it one more bite just to be sure. So I was curious, so I kind of took the other things off just to get some chicken here. The chicken's good. I just feel like it's so subtle, and so subtle for all these other powerful ingredients like pineapple salsa, which is very strong. So I don't think it works that good. It's a good idea, but a little more flavor on the chicken would have been good. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Pretty average.
Reimagined, more like unimagined.
Yeah. Remediocrized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. Oh man.
What?
The piece of shrimp fell off the skewer. All right, I'm gonna try a little bit of the shrimp without the garlic aioli, and then with it. It has a weird, like, very thick glaze on it, and it wasn't really a very appealing texture. It almost felt like the shrimp was like melting in my hand. I don't know, it was very strange. The flavor wasn't bad. The garlic aioli didn't really do a whole lot. They have a plantain here too, and I don't have any silverware, so I'm just gonna pick it up. It's not bad. It kind of like has some caramelization on the outside, but it's not really even. Like over here, there's a lot more of the caramelized sugar than on the other side. So that would be my one complaint, but the flavor isn't bad, the texture isn't bad. Overall, all things considered, I think I'd give that item a 3-4, 3-3. Wow, 3-3.
That's higher than I expected.
Yeah, well, the plantain was good, and the shrimp, the flavor really wasn't bad. It was just the texture that was throwing me off. It was super weird.
It's new, so should they keep it? Should they reimagine it like they did with mine?
Probably not.
They should just leave it for good.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it compares to all the other items. I hope not everything is like this.
Yeah.
Because, like I said before, this was one of my favorite festivals.
Yeah, we're off to a rough start.
But
Matt is sad.
That's all right. I'm still hopeful for the rest of the items. I think we're gonna have some good stuff.
Hopefully we see something else. So are you ready to move on then?
Yeah, I think let's go to the next booth, see what else we can find.
Sounds good. All right, Matt, what are you getting?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. This is the craft booth, and I don't want anything because last year they had this booth and it was sponsored by Kraft, and they put that mayo chup stuff on everything, and it just soured my taste for this booth.
Mayo chup?
Mayo chup. I like mayo and ketchup, but that pre-mixed mayo chup crud, I can't eat it. And so I'm just, I can't palate this booth. I don't know. I'm moving on.
There you go. Matt's boycotting the evil people there.
Some of these lamb ribs here with, I believe, they're like a pineapple barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And then some sort of slaw under it.
Tropical rice, too. I don't see the rice. I don't see it.
Are you sure? It didn't say tropical rice on the menu.
It says on the menu here.
Oh. It didn't say it on the board on the menu by the thing.
We've been deceived here.
I guess so.
Another thing I will note also, if you are being picky here, this does have like more than 2 on here.
It does.
Like 3 or 4.
That's
but still,
all right.
Yeah,
that's
we'll try
it.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yep. But I also got this, what is it, some sort of lemonade.
It is a Aloha lemonade.
Aloha lemonade,
so
I believe
it has homemade vodka with fresh lemonade topped with pomegranate juice.
All right. So we'll give everything a try and let you guys know how it is. Let's see.
Try out the rib there.
They smell good.
Yeah.
They don't look great. I don't know. They look very fatty.
They don't look like they have a lot of sauce in them.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of interesting.
Not a whole lot of sauce flavor.
Is it fatty?
A little bit. If you like ribs that are like fall off the bone, you can eat every single like little bit off of it. I don't think this is the type of rib that I would eat like that because it has like those like lumps of fat in some places, which I'm not a fan of. Most of the flavor I'm getting here is just like a smoky flavor. I really don't get any kind of, what was it, the pineapple barbecue?
Yeah.
I get a little bit of barbecue, but I don't get any pineapple at all. I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad rib. I really want to like it. But it's just not what it's not what they advertised it to be.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. No rice either. So what do you rate it then, considering the advertising, considering the no sauce, low sauce at least?
It's very average. A 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, very average.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You heard it from Matt. I'll try it myself too, but you know how I am about ribs. I don't like getting sticky, but I'll do it for the Goo Crew.
Yeah.
It looks as if Matt was kind enough to leave all the slaw for me, which is very nice of him.
Well, you didn't get a fork.
Or am I just eat it with my hands?
Well, that's what I'm saying. How was I supposed to eat it without a fork?
Okay, so you want me to go get a fork?
Well, you could have gotten a fork while I was carrying both dishes.
But let's just face it, no one likes coleslaw. I'm not gonna eat it. Let me try out the rib. I licked the tip of the rib, and the sauce is there. I can taste the pineapple. It's so insignificant. It's like they got a drop of it, and they dropped it on the top of it, and just called it a day. It has so much potential. If they had more of that sauce on there, it could be good. But I'm just not getting any of it, and yeah, it's not the greatest. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
There you go. 3 out of 5 so far. Not the greatest luck, but on we will go.
Yeah.
I also got my Aloha lemonade here, and again, that was vodka, pomegranate juice, and lemonade. I did give it a try, and it tasted very diluted, very watered down. It tasted like there was ice in it, and I let it sit for a while and get diluted from the ice, but there was no ice in it. They didn't put any ice in it at all. It has a good flavor, good potential, but it just tasted very, very watered down, which for $10, especially for the size, I feel like it shouldn't have. 3-2. It could have been really good, but again, it wasn't.
I feel like at this point, Matt has been deceiving us as an excuse to get to SeaWorld.
Well, you came to the one last year and you said it was good.
It was good. It wasn't, I don't know.
Well, on we will go, and we'll find out if there is anything good at this festival, which I want to think that there is.
So Matt got his clam and corn chowder here.
Yeah.
It looks decent.
It looks good, it smells good, and I'm really happy because I was almost certain that it was going to be like at the very best room temperature, and it is hot. Like, it's almost too hot to hold.
Yeah, that's always a good sign with soup. Always, it's so easy to get it cold.
Yeah.
So we'll see what you think.
Yep. Got some croutons on top as well, so that's nice.
Yeah, those croutons look good.
That's really good.
Really?
That's really good. It's a little bit too salty, just a tad bit too salty. But you have the flavors of the clam, the corn goes really nicely with it. It's cooked perfectly. This is good. This is a good item.
Wow. So we have one good item so far. How would you rate it? What do you think?
Let me take another bite. Let me get, you can see, it's kind of hard to show, but there's a good amount of clams and corn in here.
Oh yeah, you can see
like
that.
A good amount. I'm gonna get a spoonful of that and try it, and then I'll rate it. I'm gonna give this like a 3.6, 3.7.
Wow.
3.6. We'll give it a 3.6. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's encouraging.
I'm happy with this, and this is more what I expected to get from this festival. So I'm happy it's kind of starting to get better.
Maybe this is like the sign. This is like gonna be where it's gonna go good from now on. So
hopefully.
One thing I did notice though, there are like 30 booths here, so we're not gonna kind of be able to do everything. So we kind of plotted out every single one we want to try. We'll kind of try and show as much as we can on our way, but yeah, there's a lot coming up. We're really excited to show you guys.
Yeah.
I do also want to point out over here, this is Coaster Cocktails. I think this is a really fun idea. They have a cocktail for every single roller coaster here, including Icebreaker, which is just about to open next month, right?
This month.
This month. Okay, yeah, this month. So that's pretty exciting. We haven't ridden yet. We might go to a preview. But that being said, though, we do have some fun creativity here, which I appreciate. Here is the disappointment of the day, personally, for me. Last year, they did have this Italian market, which I remember, this is one of my favorite memories. Matt got this pasta, and it looked really good. I didn't get to try it, but it looked good. He said it was good.
One of the pastas they had last year, they literally had like, a wheel of cheese, and it was hollowed out, and they were like tossing the pasta in the wheel of cheese. Yeah. That was really cool to see, but this year, they have meatballs.
You have meatballs, you have bruschetta, and some tiramisu.
Yeah.
So, kind of disappointing here, but I think we're gonna move on. I don't think we're gonna try this today, but I mean, it's an Italian market. I kind of think that pasta is needed here, so that's kind of sad. We've been thinking of doing Shark's Underwater Grill one time.
That's true, yeah.
That sounds really fun. We should do that.
I think we'll definitely be back to do that. I'd like to do it during Magical Dining Month.
Yeah. We had a reservation. They were hard to get. We got one, but we weren't able to make it, unfortunately. This looks really fun. Hopefully we'll make it here eventually. All right, so right here we have the Mediterranean market. It looks good. I think we're gonna have to pass on it though, because there are a lot more things up ahead. But they do have like a berry panna cotta. They have lamb chop. It looks pretty decent, but I think our next stop is gonna be down here at the Brazilian booth. So we're gonna head over here, see what we can find, and it should be pretty good.
Yeah, they have some pretty good looking things, so we'll head over and grab some. Yep, this is the piccata steak with chimichurri. I don't know what these things are, but I remember I tried them last year, and they were absolutely horrendous, so I'm not gonna try them this year.
We did get the cheese bread, which I think we did try last year too, I think.
This is different though. I feel like last year they were the cheese bread, like the balls that you would expect.
Yeah, but this is like a
I don't know
or something.
what to expect of it.
Yeah, but we'll try these out.
Yep.
You want to take a bite of your steak?
Let me cut a little piece of it.
I thought I remember it being good.
Yeah, I think the steak itself was good. All right, let's see. It's not terrible. It's very tough, which under the circumstances is kind of to be expected. The flavor isn't bad. It's got a nice smokiness to it. The chimichurri works nice with it. Not my favorite item. I don't know if I would give it again, but the flavor is certainly there. It's not terrible. I would give it like probably a 3.5, 4.5, something like that.
There you go. You want to try the ball? I ate one of them already.
Yeah, Goo already tried his portion of the bread, but we'll give it a try.
I thought it was good. It had a sweetness to it, which I think was good.
Let's break it open and see.
Yeah, there you go.
It is a cheese bread, so we'll see. Well, I like it.
Yeah. I think the bread's a little sweet, kind of complementing the cheese nicely.
I think it would have been better, like you had the pancake one.
Yeah.
I think that texture would have been better because this is kind of like a chewy, like a mushy texture.
Yeah, that's true.
And it would have been better if it was flat. But it has a nice flavor to it.
It's not bad. Not anything special, I don't think either.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe a 3.25. 3.25.
I'll give it a 3.3.
3.3? Yeah. Not bad. All right, I think we're gonna move on from there. We just realized over here, right by Infinity Falls, in the Waterway bar.
Yeah. So it's normally like a regular bar, but they use it for the festival too. They'll have extra items.
Yeah.
And they have a SeaWorld thin pretzel with beer cheese dip. I love me some beer cheese dip, so I think we're gonna have to go try this. We're seated here. Let's kind of show this the right way. This is actually like the SeaWorld logo. You know this? So this is like that's just really fun. I think this is one of the most creative and one of the most exciting dishes we've had here so far. Looks like the SeaWorld logo. We're gonna try it out. We have the beer cheers here. And I appreciate with the beer cheese, it wasn't like a lot of the time they'll just give it to you in like those pre-packaged containers and it won't be that hot, but he like ladled it out into this. So it should be nice and hot. I think it'll be good. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. You want to give it a try real quick? Yeah. Let me break off the end here. Oh, it's nice and hot. Oh, it's nice. Just dip it in there a little bit. Let's see. The pretzel is a little tough, but the flavor is really nice. And the beer cheese is like a really good balance, has a good texture. Nice balance of beer to cheese. I think this is another good item. I like this. All right, he's gonna get some of the pretzel and give it a try himself. Destroy this beautiful art piece right here. Yeah, you're gonna get some of the beer cheese. Yeah. There you go. We'll see. Looks pretty good. It's a good combination. I feel like when you do get like pretzels with beer cheese, the pretzels can be like really, really tough, really stale. Beer cheese is gonna be in a container. This is it's all hot. It's all pretty good. I will say it does get a little salty at times, but it's decent. It's refreshing to see
decent hot beer cheese and pretzels, so I really appreciate this. I'm gonna give it a 3.45.
Yeah.
Really decent. Yeah, I enjoy this a lot.
I don't think I rated it, but I'll give it probably around the same. It wasn't the most flavorful beer cheese I've ever had, but I think it was pretty decent for what it was.
Yeah, for sure. All right, from there, I think we're gonna head on. You know, I think the next one's the Mexico booth, I think.
Either Mexico or Germany, I think. Germany came before
Germany's
Mexico.
exciting.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna head over there. That was pretty fun. I really like the pretzel. All right, so the next one is actually the Asian market over here, which looks pretty good. Also, we do have the Ireland market, but basically they're going everywhere. They're going all over the world, all over the 7 seas. We don't have time for every single 7 sea today, so we're gonna kind of go on. These do look good, but I think there's some more promising things up ahead. But we'll see what else
we only have 2 items left.
Yeah, we've gone.
We might buy a couple more, but we want to kind of conserve as much as we can.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head on, and maybe we'll come back.
Yep, sounds good. So right here I got the pork schnitzel slider, which I remember from last time. I remember it being decent.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, it had the, whatever that stuff is on it. I didn't like. But you also do have this bratwurst pretzel thing. Kind of reminds me of like those pretzel dogs that you get like at the mall.
Yeah,
It looks fun. It's the Germany market, so we'll try it out.
All right, Goo's got his schnitzel slider here.
I'm not a big fan of sauerkraut, but I'm being adventurous for the Goo Crew here, so let me try it out. It's sour. Do it from the sauerkraut. There's a sauce here. I don't really taste much of the sauce. Maybe it's mixed with the sauerkraut. Chicken gets like a saltiness countering the sourness nicely. It's simple. It's not bad. I will say the bun's like kind of hard. Biting into it was kind of difficult. Not great, but there's much worse things to get, I think. I'm gonna give it a 3.4. Pretty decent. And then I'm gonna also try this here, which is the bratwurst.
You gotta dip it in some of the mustard.
Mustard looks really good.
Yeah, it does. There you go. You wanna try it without the mustard and let us know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is the mustard essential to
the mustard's good. It's simple, but let me try it without. I think it's exactly what you expect. The mustard enhances it, but it's pretty much just eating a bratwurst. The pretzel doesn't add too much. Nothing special here. Presentation's fun. 3.3. That being said though, from what I've been seeing, a lot of the food has been more like that average standard range. A couple creative things here. But I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong over at the, what was it, like the beignet place they had?
Yeah, there's a, what do they have? They have like bananas Foster beignets, I think, which sound pretty good.
Yeah.
And then also the Mexican place we have left, the Mexican market, which I think it's gonna be pretty good too. So.
Yep. But we're getting kind of close to our end here. I'm excited to kind of give a finale for you guys, but that being said, we'll see you guys there.
They do also have previews for Icebreaker going on right now, which is really exciting. I think it's supposed to open February something. 18th, so just a couple weeks from now, which is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people riding it. I will say I just tried the test seat and I did not fit. I've seen some other bigger people that were able to fit, but I don't, just for reference for you guys, just so you can kind of get an idea if you might fit. I am 6'5", 300 pounds, and I did not fit, so there you go.
And then they also have this really cool photo op here. As you can see, although Matt cannot ride the ride, he can pretend to with this photo op here, which is really cool. You have some ice there. The ice is breaking physically right here, and Matt's sitting here, he's riding it. How's it feel?
I can trick you guys into thinking I'm riding it. If you like back up and crouch down a little bit. There we go.
There he is. Yeah, pretty thrilling.
I rode it.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was all right. It was kind of one-noted, not a whole lot of movement.
Yeah.
No ups or downs or any of that, but you know.
That's what I expected. But we have made it over here to our final 2 booths. We have the Mexican market here and the Gulf Coast market. Everything is a market here. I don't know, we're gonna go see what they have. You wanted to get something at each?
I think we'll probably get these churros here.
Oh, those
I
are
don't
good.
know though, because we're gonna get the beignets over there.
Yeah. I don't know. These look like pretty decent options. We'll get some things. We'll let you guys know what we get.
We'll start with the beignets and then we'll see how we feel.
Yeah, sounds good.
right, so here we have the Bananas Foster beignets here, and you can get them just regular beignets. They asked me if I wanted Bananas Foster or regular. These are the Bananas Foster. And then I also got a frozen hurricane, which I'm pretty excited to try. And I love the way they have these edible straws here. This one's a lemon. I'm not a huge fan of the flavor of the straws. Like to eat them, you can bite from them and eat them. I don't really like to do that. But they're better than paper. They hold up nicely. So I'm excited to give this a try. We'll see how everything is.
It seems like last festival they had more non-alcoholic drinks as well.
Maybe.
So I remember getting one of those straws. So I'm a little disappointed in that area, but we'll try this out. We'll see how it is.
All right. This is gonna be a mess, but let's try. Let's see if we can. They're pretty good actually. That's a nice flavor, and it goes really well with the powdered sugar. The Bananas Foster does. Those are actually really enjoyable. They're hot. They're hot. They're not at all soggy. They have a really nice texture, nice flavor. I like these a lot. I think these are another good item. Like 3.6, 3.7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'll try it. You want to get your drink out of the way really quick?
Yeah, let's see how it is. This is the frozen hurricane. It's good. It's a hurricane. It's exactly what you expect from it. I like that it's not like too extremely thick and hard to drink, since it is frozen, but you still kind of get a little bit of the frozen texture, and it keeps it cold. Overall, some good items here.
Is it watered down like the last drink you got? Okay,
no.
good. That's good.
Good flavor, good amount.
Yep. Well, I want to try out these beignets. They look really good.
Yep.
All right, these look incredibly sticky here, but I'm an adventurous man here.
Let's see.
They're a little more firm than I would like them.
I don't know, mine was fine. Try swishing it around to a little bit in the caramel sauce so you get that flavor.
Just the beignet itself was kind of hard. Maybe I just got a bad one.
Yeah, I don't know, mine was fine.
That's pretty much all I can say. It's simple, it's good. Nothing too special here. Not bad, nothing amazing. 3.5. Enjoyable.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, that being said, we ended up trying a total of 12 items here for the festival, which I think was pretty good. I think we'll give our final thoughts. We'll head towards the front of the park, give our final thoughts there. But yeah, I think it's been pretty fun to kind of sample out these foods. It's been a pretty good day.
Yeah.
But this is the main entrance of the festival here. This is where you can buy your lanyards. They do sell them in the booths as well, so if you want to buy them at the booths, you can. We're just kind of heading out to the front. This is kind of like the main sign. This is where it begins, but that's kind of fun. All right, so we're at the front of the park. So what were your thoughts of today?
I thought it was a pretty decent festival, not as good as it's been in the past. It was kind of a weird year. I feel like there weren't as many options. Some of the options that were really good in past years weren't here. And it kind of felt like they focused more on like some of the logistics with this than the food. Like normally when we come, the booths are super disorganized and they're not ready. And like you can't really find a menu anywhere. But this year, the booths were ready. We got our food quick. It was hot. They had QR codes everywhere. They were even on the back of this thing.
That's cool.
But the food kind of wasn't up to the expectations that I had.
Yeah.
So I think they're slowly getting there, but just not perfect yet.
But yeah, it's interesting because last year I do remember there was a lot of solid options. This year it just felt really mediocre to me. If I were to rate like the full festival, I'd probably give it like a 3.2. Probably near the range of like normal, like average food. Nothing really special here, but I will say it was fun to have a festival here. I will say it's nice to kind of go around SeaWorld a little bit. It's been too long, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. But that being said, though, we did spend, what was it, $60?
So we should have gotten the 15-item lanyard.
Yeah.
And if you're going to come, I would recommend getting the lanyard, especially if you're going to make a meal out of it, because the items aren't necessarily very big.
Yeah, everything was very small.
So 2 people could easily eat from one of these lanyards, like a lunch maybe.
Yeah.
That being said, we got 12 items. This was $70 after tax, and then the 2 items were $22. So like $91, $92 for 12 items when it could have been $80 for 15 items.
Yeah.
So just something to think about.
Yeah. But that being said, though, it was fun to come out here, kind of show this to you guys. I'm glad we got to do it. I'm glad it was a less busy day to show it to you guys too. But overall, it was a fun experience. Lots of food here. That's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys do hit that like button. Also subscribe as well, as we have videos, live streams, plenty of ways to bring the goo to you.
Yep.
So as usual, I'm Goo.
I'm Matt.
And you're you. And we both wish a Goo to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Happy Halloween.